Okay, so welcome to part 2 where I do some analysis on a few of the products that I trade.
So before I do that, just the legend so you know exactly what's there. So the black numbers are going to be support and resistance levels based on trend lines. Pink numbers are going to be breakout levels. And claret numbers, they're just going to be horizontal levels where I've identified support or resistance, generally based on double or triple tops or bottoms.
Okay, starting with the Dow Jones as usual. So I've got resistance at 43,740. Got support at 42,237. I've added the Fibonacci levels on there as well, just because they may come into play if there is a bit more of a breakdown. But you know, with the election just round the corner, is it likely? It's just no, it's just a shakeout correction. You're going to get them from time to time. They're actually healthy for the market, I think. So, but just got to keep an eye on those levels. The S&P the same. I've put the Fibs on here as well. I've got resistance at 59.40 and support at 58.12. I've also added a breakout level for the downside if it gets below 57.24. So here you can see the slight difference. The tech rallied on Friday, didn't quite hold on to everything, but it was a bit more stable during the week than the other two. I've got resistance at 20,717 and support at 20,109. Moving on to the pound against the dollar. You know, the dollar strengthening a little bit. Again, it's about yields, it's about expectations for rate cuts and all that. You know, currency traders are focusing much more on that than they are the economies, which, you know, okay, if they're trading short term, I can see. If they're trading longer term, I really don't get it. I trade all different sort of short, medium and long term. So, okay, so I've got resistance at 130.21 and support at 129.11 and also support at 126.35 should it get down there. And the euro against the USD, it managed just to recover just very slightly on Friday, but you know, there's again, it's all about yields and interest rate cuts expectations. So I've got resistance at 108.61 and support at 107.65. So Bitcoin had a bit of a mixed week, but you know, it's still there. And so I've got resistance at 70,781 and support at 56,603. So very wide there. You know, I think if it probably breaks 65, it can go lower based, but you know, it's stable. I mean, it's a bit of a Trump trade at the moment. People are buying Bitcoin with the view that if Trump gets in, it's going to be very positive for crypto. Now gold, I've got resistance at 27.79. It did make yet another new high, and I've got support at 26.69. Still in that uptrend. It's I mean, it just again, like most markets, really they were sort of rudderless last week. They didn't really have that much of a direction, so they were just ranging or floating. And then finally, WTI. I've got resistance at 71.99, support at 69.94. There was a bit of late buying coming in, otherwise it was sort of sticky around the 70.71 level for most of the week. And I think that sort of end of week buying came in was obviously expectations that Israel were getting ready to send their attack on Iran, which obviously they did the weekend. Now it's just a matter of whether Iran is going to respond again or whether everyone's just going to calm down and say that's it for the moment. Anyway, that's the end of my analysis for this week. There is one more resistance level up there at 78.61. Should we have a spike from the opening? Whether it'll get that far, I'd be surprised, but you know, oil can be a funny market sometimes. So there's another couple of slides to come, and all that leaves me to do is wish you have a great week. You know, volatility is increasing. Just reduce the size of your position so you can have a wider stop loss, but without increasing the potential risk and loss. Okay, take care and see you next weekend.
So, just a little heads up on my services. So I offer a daily newsletter. That includes global news, headlines, my views. That's a subscription service. I also offer one-day workshops. You know, this helps you to discover if trading could be your next career or maybe just a secondary income. But you know, the one thing is, because I offer a variety of them, is I can also just fill in any gaps that you may have with your current trading, or you know, whether it's macro or actual trading skills. And then I offer a 1 week intensive course. You know, that's going to make you feel confident and competent after just 1 week. And you know, that's going to basically give you the foundations on which to build your trading career. You know, I'm going to help you find that inner trader, and that also now includes a free trading challenge. And then there's my Flexi Masterclass. That's 6 weeks of guided learning, but you can spread them out. You don't have to take them all at once, and that does help to accelerate the learning curve. And that's designed to provide you with all the knowledge and trading tools that you're going to need to navigate these markets, you know, and any asset class, you know, whether it's financial, commodity, digital, I'm involved in them all. And as I say, the weeks can be spread out there, and that also includes a free trading challenge. Trader mentoring, so you know, maybe you've already got some experience but you're looking to get to that next level and you're struggling to do that. I offer mentoring by the hour, by the day, or a monthly subscription. It's entirely up to you, but you know, I just want to help you guys to reach that next level time and again. And of course, I provide lots of trader educational content, not just to individuals but also to exchanges and brokers. And if you're looking for that funded trading account, you know, so you don't have to risk your capital, then contact me for details. I've got 2 good ones that I use. Okay, so finally, as usual, just ending with a disclaimer. So, you know, if you're already involved, then you'll know this. If not, then please take serious note of this, that trading does involve the risk of loss of capital and it's not suitable for everyone. However, I do hope it is for you. And now, because there's leverage involved from many companies, just be careful because you can lose substantially more than that initial investment. You know, the regulators are a bit more on top of that these days, but you know, even so, just be a bit cautious. Everything that I include in these just purely for educational purposes. I'm not trying to encourage you to trade or invest. That must be your decision. And of course, before you make that decision, you've got to consider the risks involved. And that includes your financial situation, definitely your level of experience, definitely your risk appetite, and of course, only risk capital you're prepared, but more importantly, that you can afford to lose. And if you've got any doubts whatsoever, you know, first of all, think twice before you do it. Speak to a financial advisor. And do that before you risk your capital. You know, I have so many people come to me because they've lost money. I'd rather they come to me and learn how to do it and not lost the money in the first place, because that's just a waste of their savings. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these, and you know, I'll be doing these on a weekly basis, so I'm going to post the links in places so that you can get to them. My new website will be finished soon, but in the meantime, you can reach me at the email address below on all the slides, which is chrisjtubby55@gmail.com. And all I can say is I wish you a wonderful week. Best of luck with your trading, and hope to see you again next weekend. Bye for now.